Yes, people, welcome back to Wonderful Media. Today we're joined by Lance and Tom, two very, very happy Man United fans.
Let's go.
It's been a pretty incredible result.
That's what we do.
I mean, I was feeling confident today before I arrived at the pub.
Equally
How
so.
were you guys feeling today?
Do you know what? Coming into this game, I've said it's the first time. Coming into the game, it's the first time in a while this actually felt like an Arsenal versus United game. I felt we're both coming in, both very strong winners. The last back to back, mate. The rivalry was there. Like,
it's been a long time.
It's been a long time since it was coming. So, and the way that we're playing, I thought this win, like he said to me just a little bit earlier, this felt bigger than the Liverpool win because that was a bad Liverpool side. This is a good Arsenal team playing really, really good football, and we win, and we won well.
Now, who would have thought that before the start of the season? Do you know what I mean, Tom? Like before we started the season off, who would have thought a win against Arsenal would have felt bigger than a win against Liverpool? Do you agree with that, or like, what are your general thoughts on that win?
I couldn't agree anymore. You know, ultimately, I think Arsenal, infamously, specialists in failure, as we all know. So a win today, I think, cements the first good win of the Ten Hag reign.
Liverpool win's not a good win.
I think, as Lance has rightfully said, we were playing a bad team.
Yeah.
And actually, on balance of things, if we watched that game, it was 2-1, but still, it was shaky.
Yeah.
Other than when we conceded today, we're in control. The whole time, I would say. The cameraman's looking displeased with me, but obviously he's an Arsenal fan. So, you know, it was a good team, and we won 3-1. And actually, we played well. The defence was solid. And after we scored the second goal, it didn't look like we were going to concede once.
Lance, do you feel like this has been the biggest win in United season so far? Bigger than the Liverpool win?
Listen, it's always good to get over the scars. Nobody gave us a prayer against Liverpool.
No.
And nobody gave us a single prayer. Because I'll be honest, I didn't have a single prayer. It's always because the way United have been playing, even when we've won and we haven't been convincing. It's just like we're shaky. Can we hold on to a 1-0 lead? People are putting crosses. We just don't shut up shop, and we haven't been scoring multiple goals. Like we've been winning 1-0, so we always leave a bit of a breadcrumb for opportunities for teams to come in. So. That was a big win, but that was, I think that paved it. That paved the way. Coming to Liverpool, Arsenal, that's two big heads. Arsenal been in a form of their life in God knows for how long. So to come in and to win in the way that we did, listen, these games are always going to bring controversy. What is game about? A bit of controversy. They must have felt hard done by if it was the other way around. I can understand. But it wasn't a foul. It wasn't given, and you get on with it.
Yeah, I mean, look, Lance, you're touching on that first goal or that disallowed goal for Martinelli. Yeah. For me, that's a foul. Whether you call it a soft foul or a foul, the word you got to use at the end of the day is foul.
Yeah.
He knocks Eriksen down. I'm not sure if there's enough contact for like if it was a foul in the penalty area to be given, but for me, there's a foul there. He doesn't win the ball, and he stops Eriksen from making the pass. So, for me, there's no controversy there.
No, not for us. I mean, that's for people to talk about it. The Arsenal fans have not got something to talk about. These games are never really like, oh, he won fair and square. Like. They're never going to be happy about us because it's Arsenal against United.
Facts,
we don't like each other. No. We're never going to like each other. But today we respect each other because we both played a good brand of football. And bro, United haven't been playing good football for years. We haven't been playing good football for so long.
Tom, I'd love to just a quick one with you. How does it feel right now to be a Man United fan? Just like after the start to the season and where we are now.
I would say I'm not getting too ahead of myself. I would say at the minute there's still a long way to go. I would still say, I mean, 4 wins in 4 wins. The last time United did that. 4 wins on the bounce.
It definitely weren't last season.
So that feels good.
It definitely weren't last season.
But I would say, I'm not getting too ahead of myself because realistically, it's about winning the easy games. It's about getting the 1-0s over the lower teams. That's when you're going to start playing well again. That's when we start being perceived as a good team. They always say championship teams are the ones that grind out those kind of results. So obviously, great to beat Arsenal. Great to beat Liverpool, especially in the first 6 games to get those 2 scalps now. So moving on, we're going to play some of the lower teams. Also, that defeat against Brighton doesn't look so bad now that we see how well Brighton are doing.
Do you know what I mean?
So actually, it doesn't look too. Obviously, we won't talk about the defeat at Brentford. Although today still actually maybe that in the long term won't look so bad. So I'm feeling good. But I think, for 7-8 years of mediocrity, it's going to take more than 5 or 6 games in this season to do better. Yeah. If we're playing the style of football we keep playing, then that's good. As long as we're playing good football, the results, they can come. Yeah. It's about watching Man United and enjoying it.
Exactly.
And not like parking the bus out under Mourinho, like actually playing football.
Yeah.
And some of the football today, some of the triangles.
Yeah.
Great football.
Go on,
I'm feeling tentative, but positive.
Positive, optimistic.
Like, I'll back Ten Hag. I like what he's doing. I don't like passing out from the back because I particularly don't think we're that good at it. We're not good at passing out from the back. We didn't do that against Liverpool because they normally play a high line. But it's just nice to, like, when we got ball, when we got in possession, last season we wouldn't be able to string 4 or 5 passes together and keep the ball confidently in tight spaces because we didn't have those kind of players.
It's impossible, bro.
It's impossible. So when you saw the first half today where we was holding the ball, we was going back, starting again, going from left to right back to left. Like,
it's almost like we're being coached. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like we got a coach.
Who would have thought? Like, and
It's total football.
It's total football.
But look, we can't do an interview with you guys right now and not talk about the €100 million man, Antony. Look, a first start, from my opinion, wasn't a 10 out of 10. But what were your thoughts initially on seeing Antony? And especially the celebration. Like, we got to talk about the celebration.
Hey, look, it's complete transition here. We spent the whole time going after a player that didn't want to come. But the guy that we got is
when I turn around, it says De Jong. It says De Jong.
It's the De Jong decision.
But he would have worn the number 21. But now we're seeing Antony wear the number 21.
Exactly. So the time we got a player there that he kissed the badge on the first game. He wants to be there. He said he wanted to come, and to have a player that actually wants to come in comparison. It's a dream come true to score on a debut at Old Trafford in one of the biggest games for the club.
Also, a few step overs. That was quite nice. A few step overs showed a little bit of flair. I think there was one right at the start. He did like a nice little back heel that someone ran onto. I think stuff like that just to get the crowd lifted again at Old Trafford, get them just making a bit more noise. Obviously, got the goal. Probably was a bit quiet outside of that, but what are you going to expect on a debut? Probably train with the team for 2 or 3 days?
Two sessions he's had.
Yeah, man.
So I think what more can you ask for on a debut like that? We'll see. I do think the price tag is a bit ridiculous. Only really proven in the Dutch league. But hey, like, it is what it is. We've got him now.
That's our recruiters.
And so far, 1 goal in 1 game. You know,
but
hopefully carries on.
Before we wrap up, just can we get some thoughts?
Arteta, the boy. Yes.
Security, please. Please.
Arteta, next time, us, them, they're done.
Love, bro. Peace, Gabe. But look, before we wrap up, can we just get some initial thoughts on Ten Hag, what he's brought to Man United, the differences we're seeing from last season to this season, and how optimistic you're feeling?
I would say the main thing he's brought is he isn't afraid to make bold decisions. Like, he's the first person to come in who's gone, you know what, Maguire might not actually be that good at football. Let's drop him.
Thank you.
And who'd have thought? We've dropped him, and then we've won every game since.
That's been the biggest gift he's given to this
It's just
Man United
making bold
team.
decisions, putting Maguire on the bench, putting Ronaldo on the bench, basically saying, look, this club, as it always should be, it's not about the individual, it's about the club.
Facts.
Let's start playing as a team, not as individuals. He's made some bold decisions. He's been vindicated for them. And I think that just shows he's got, Louis van Gaal, a lot of balls. He's got a lot of balls, But he's actually showing his balls. And I think if he keeps doing that, people will respect him. He makes the right calls.
I think people are already respecting him, man. They've got to.
Like,
Lars, what are you saying?
We looks like we're gonna have a style of play.
Facts.
I mean, we've got a style of play. There's a philosophy there. You want high possession and be patient with it. Like, I see the direction. I see what he's trying to do. It's reflective on the pitch, and it's been reflective in the results.
Do you know what I've liked specifically about Ten Hag is a bit of pragmatism. And I'm not talking about Jose 6 at the back pragmatism. I'm talking pragmatism to say, look, maybe we're not that good out playing from out the back. Let's play it long. We saw it against Liverpool. We've seen it today.
Yeah.
And counter-attacking football as well.
Exactly, and that's not the way he wants to play. He wants to play total football, dominating football, fucking triumphant wins. That's what he wants to see.
And going for the second goal.
Exactly, but we're now, after the Leicester win, we saw he weren't happy with that. He wanted more goals. He wanted more opportunity, and we saw that today. Maybe if we went into the Arsenal game with the same attitude we had in the Leicester match, this could be 1-1. Yeah. And do you know what, guys? Look, we've seen a couple of people racing each other down the street, but look, this is just the start for this Man United team.
It's a metaphor. Man United, Arsenal,
Reds v Blacks.
But look, this is just the start for this Man United team. And look, I think we speak for all of us. That we're excited about the future.
It's looking good.
And yeah, man, look, thank you, Tom, thank you, Lance, thank you for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having us. It's an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be the last, isn't it?
This is what we do.
Come on, lads!
Moses,
Stop the recording on that.